Every second you wait without real-time data is a second wasted. Imagine right now millions of dollars slipping through your fingers, not because the market turned, but because the information you needed wasn't there fast enough. The agony of missing the exact moment to act, it's brutal. Watching others seize opportunities as you scramble to catch up. The frustration, the gnawing feeling of powerlessness despite your knowledge, your resources, your instincts screaming at you to move faster. It's not just about losing money, it's about losing control. The control investors crave, yet so rarely truly grasp. The problem isn't the market. The market doesn't owe you anything. It's cold, ruthless, always hungry. The problem lies in your data, or worse, the absence of it when you need it most. Hedge funds, founders, investors, professionals like you know the battlefield is changing. The footsteps of competitors echo through the corridors of milliseconds. Real-time data is no longer a luxury. It's survival. The secret weapon that separates the winners from the casualties. But here's the brutal truth. Real-time data isn't just about speed. It's about context, precision, and fierce adaptability. It demands a total revolution in how you see and engage markets. If you think batching your reports or scanning past trends cuts it, think again. That's yesterday's game. Your rivals have already wiped the field clean while you're stuck replaying old tapes. Here's what you face daily: massive torrents of raw, meaningless numbers, scattered signals lost in noise, endless insights recycled by amateurs. Your mind reels, your strategy stalls. You can't afford to be buried under piles of irrelevant data. You need data that screams clarity, screams action, instantly. A flood of information isn't power until it's shaped into razor-sharp intelligence you can trust with your capital, your reputation, your future. It's the difference between being reactive and being proactive, between chasing losses and planting precision strikes, between survival and dominance. This isn't mysticism, it's brutally logical. The elite hedge funds have understood this and built infrastructures that dissolve the delay between event and reaction. Algorithms triggered by raw market signals, sentiment shifts, geopolitical tremors. Automated pipelines catching every whisper, every flash, processing billions of data points faster than the blink of an eye. But this tech, this raw potential, is useless unless you harness it with purpose. So here's the command. Stop treating data as a passive report and start weaponizing it. Build or integrate systems that fuse market data, social sentiment, news feeds, alternative data streams, everything, into a living, breathing organism that feeds your decisions in real time. Push beyond just the numbers. Go deeper. Layer real-time macro indicators with micro behaviors. Monitor regulatory filings as they happen. Track unusual options activity, insider trades, satellite imagery on inventory levels, or credit card transaction flows to reveal consumption patterns no spreadsheet can expose overnight. Use AI not to replace judgment, but to amplify it. Filter the noise. Spot patterns your competitors won't see. Move first when others hesitate. Encrypt your data trails fiercely. Every leak is a potential disaster. The elite don't share their secrets lightly. They understand that information advantage built on real-time data is their fortress wall. And don't just gather data, interpret it fast and act faster. Real-time analytics is the fuel. Your decision-making system is the engine. Be relentless in cutting delays. Automate portfolio rebalancing, risk assessments, entry and exit strategies. Every millisecond counts. Every hesitation is an open invitation to competitors. If your system isn't syncing perfectly with the pulse of the market, you're asleep at the wheel. The rage you feel when your fund lags, when your carefully crafted thesis falls apart because of outdated info, that rage is your engine. Turn it into a system that never sleeps, that anticipates the next wave before it even crashes. No more excuses about complexity or cost. The real question is, can you afford not to? The ones swinging the biggest gates in hedge funds today do not have the patience for yesterday's data. If you want your investments to transcend mediocrity, to smash through the barriers of conventional thinking, you have to build or partner with platforms that crush latency. Not tomorrow. Today. Now. Hedge funds that rest on legacy models are becoming obsolete relics. The future obeys those who own real-time eyeballs on the markets, who turn every bit of information into decisive action. And here's the rub. Real-time data analytics isn't just a tool, it's a mindset. It demands ceaseless energy, skepticism towards comfort, and a ruthless refusal to accept the old truths. Real time means never settling for what was known yesterday or even minutes ago. It means scanning horizons for the slightest change, instinctively recalibrating strategies, not because managers in a boardroom decided so, but because the market itself whispered a new command. This is freedom from illusions, the freedom to respond to reality as it unfolds. No delays, no filters, no chains. You're not just playing the markets, you are hacking the very concept of time in investing. When others sleep on data delays, you are already miles ahead, snagging alpha where others only see risk. The connection between you and data pulses like a jagged lifeline between survival and disaster. Harness it, demand it, make it your relentless ally. This world doesn't wait, and neither can you. Every heartbeat of the market is a call to arms, a promise to the few who dare seize it fully. Real-time data analytics will liberate you from the trap of reaction. It will break down the walls built by outdated assumptions and let you step into a new plane where information flows as fast as thought. Where you don't just predict trends, you accelerate them. Where your investments transcend limitation and become unstoppable forces. This is the battlefield of modern hedge funds. If your strategy still treats data casually, you are already on the losing side. But for those who embrace the brutal truth that every second counts and wield real-time analytics as their secret weapon, the horizon is not a limit, but a starting line. The call is clear. Stop being a victim of outdated information. Build systems that live and breathe data in real time. Fuse diverse data streams relentlessly. Automate decisiveness. Use AI as your oracle, your guardian, your weapon. Protect your edge like a wolf guards its pack. Sharpen your instincts with relentless new insights. Connect with like-minded visionaries, founders, investors who refuse the status quo and crave transformation. This is freedom. This is power. This is the future of hedge funds. The question is, will you rise and claim it, or be left behind by those who do?